Hey, welcome to the game Lovish, a 8-bit 2D platformer where your goal is to play as Sir Solomon as he ventures into the Devil Lord's castle to reach the very top of the castle and rescue the fair Princess Tsuna. We'll be doing a 100% completion of this game. Me will be getting all 264 crowns from each stage, all 7 dark moons, gain 100% in our inventory, completing the prologue of the game, defeating the secret boss, completing our social media page with all our friends, and as well as viewing several events that play after each stage of the game, and get the secret epilogue ending. Along with 100%ing the game, I'll also be 100%ing Steam achievements, getting all 24 achievements. So let's get into playing the game Lovish. Sir Solomon and the Saviors of Light depart Castle Cornelius. Princess Tsuna has been taken by the Devil Lord. She must be rescued. But Solomon has started to worry. What if, after being rescued, the princess fell in love with one of his friends instead of him? What the crap? So he ditched them. Dude! I'll rescue you soon, princess. I'll keep you all to myself. Bro. Lovish. Okay. I gotta start this game. Now to reach the final boss, we have to play through each of these stages. In each of the stages, you are one-shotted. If you get hit, you have to redo the stage all over again. The goal of each stage is just to get to the door, and once you reach the door, you can go on to the next stage. As you progress further into these stages, the requirements to get to the door becomes harder. And after each stage you get an event. Some events will lead you to nothing. Some events will let you meet a character, or lose a health, or you get some cash out of it. As well as have some battle segments and get health. Well, that's all the way. Let's get this game started. Okay, can't do that. R.I.P. Solomon failed at a level 1 time. So here we are facing the first boss, Mother Celia. The boss is just going to go dig on the ground and go to each of the 3 platforms, right, left, and middle. It'll summon little minions, but again, they're not that hard to handle. And with enough hits, it goes down. Maybe it's Fun Girl? Win a fight against Celia. Now, after defeating the boss, now we have a quick cutscene of our fearless hero Solomon activating his love beam and subduing the boss. What the hell is he? Now you love me? Celia loves you so much that she lets you nap on. What the crap? Yeah, this guy, I don't know if he's a hero or not. Okay, now we're dealing with the second boss, the Rat Warrior. The gimmick for this boss is she goes through a tunnel and then will pop out randomly in one of the other tunnels in either direction. The little platforms in between those gaps to do a upward slash or a downward slash as she passes through. You dirty rat, win a fight against Rat Warrior. Rat Warrior loves you so much that she let you enter her cheese dungeon. Okay, now we have the third boss of the game, Birdon. Essentially for this boss, the gimmick is using these platforms to reach her and slash her with her sword. Now we can do it the hard way, or we can do the simple way. Jump on top of her, use a downward slash, and there you go. Oh wow! It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's a bird. I won against it and I found the crown. That's right, you love him. Berta moved her wing flaps and showed you her eggs. Okay, now we have the fourth boss, Amira. Essentially, Amira is going to launch these energy balls that will be bouncing around, and she'll also be teleported, whether it be top left, top right, bottom left, or bottom right. Essentially, you just whack her with a sword, and if you're lucky enough, just jump on her with a downward slash. Are you copying me? When we're fighting against Amira. Heartbeam go! Amira loves you so much that she showed you her true form. The fourth boss here is the Bubble Wizard. Her mechanic to defeat her is a little more specific. You have to hit these bubbles back at her to damage her. And she can summon numerous amounts of bubbles that can be jumping around the stage. So the boss can be quite tedious if you get unlucky with bubble placement. Soft and wet win a fight against Bubble Wizard. Bubble Wizard now loves you. She gave you her favorite book. You got the Book of Love. Now we have the fifth boss, Arachnia. Essentially, Arachnia will spawn down from one of three pillars: the right, the middle, and the left. And you have to use these platforms that are around the room to reach her to hit her. She shoots out a spiderweb. When it collides to another object, it splits into 3 spiderweb balls. If you get lucky enough, you can do downward slashes on her by getting the right angle, or just keep hitting her with your sword when she shows up. Nice. Infested, win a fight against Arachnia. Is he screaming? Well, Arachnia is a spider half. She loves you so much that she melted her skin.
That abdomen.
Whoa. Damn, dude. At long last, the door to the Devil Lord's chamber. The final boss is next. Are you ready? So here we are, we're finally facing the final boss, the Devil Lord. As he transforms to a bat, in his bat form, he's able to fly around and shoot fireballs, then turn back into his humanoid form. He can open his cave throwing a fireball, or summon 3 bats that are going to come from the edge of the screen. When he's in his human form, it's just downward slash him. It's easy, especially when he's doing the throw the fireball. Time for the final form, his giant monster form. In this form, the only way to hit him is by attacking the head. The blue blocks platforms will crumble if we touch them, and the fireballs he throws will also destroy them. His attacks consist of throwing 3 fireballs up in the air, where they will crash down randomly. Another attack he has is throwing a homing fireball. The third attack is summoning a ghostly spirit that will pursue it. It can be knocked back. A good thing is this attack is temporary and will vanish on its own. So to hit him, or to reach his face, we have to jump on the platforms where his fists are hovering, avoid them, jump on the moving platform. The easiest method to do this would be jumping on the platform and then doing a downward slash on his head, dodge most of his attacks. The attacks that will be the most difficult to dodge when doing the downward slash will be his homing fireball, or sometimes the 3 launch fireball. But with enough slashing, we get the job done. I hate you, Devil Lord. Win if I against the devil. Oh, my heart was pounding for that last one. Whoa. She's really beautiful. Wait, why does she have a room here? What the hell do you want? What? After all this time, now's my chance. Wait, what? Oh man, the video helmet is out of power. Infinite heart points, says the helmet. You know that the Devil Lord is my boyfriend, right? So why do you keep bothering us? Solomon couldn't use the video helmet. He had to talk about his feelings. The hardest thing he's ever had to do. Because I love you. How can you love me? We've never even met. Drew. Be gone, leave my room immediately. Did I need more heart points? Because I did lose a lot. So yeah, that was the bad ending. And we didn't get enough hearts. So we ended with negative hearts because I died a lot. And so that'll be the bad ending. Okay, I was right. It's about the helmet. Oh, she snapped out of it. But the video helmet was powered up. Why didn't it work? My love for Dodo is deep and true. Nothing is stronger than our feelings for each other. Solomon's silence caused the video helmet to fracture. Everyone under his spell was set free. And his social media friend list went down to 0. What? I did. No. A short while later. Wow, they're all pretty upset. Hey, everyone. Dude, you treat us like crap for years. You kicked me in the stomach. Okay. You ran away from me. You kicked my orb. You stole my helmet. That's helmet. You totally trashed my house. You never once let me talk. You run to me every single time that I don't think so. What? Ultra friend zone there. And there's the good ending. Teaches that you can't manipulate someone to love you. They have to love you organically. So yeah, now with the story done, it's time to do some collectible hunting. And the first one I'm gonna tackle are the inventory items. Requires buying all items from the shop and getting them from events. To start this off first, after completing stage 1-3, you're greeted with an event where you meet Purin, a woman who runs a shop on the first floor, where you can buy items to help your character on his journey. Besides Purin's shop, there's another one. After completing the stage 6-8, you'll be given this mandatory event of meeting Sarah, who is Purin's sister, and she also opens a shop for you to buy some items, which is also located on the first floor Now then, if you don't have money or don't want to buy certain items from the shop, there is a randomized event of the chest open where you can get some of these items from the shops. Now it's not all the items, but some items from each of their shops will appear in the chest, making it so you can just get it for free. It's not really guaranteed when does the event show up or whether or not you get the chest with the item you're missing or a merchant that also sells the item to you. So let's get this item hunt started. First off, Huron's shop. So the first item I buy is the Ring of Heaven. It allows Solomon to be able to do upward slash attacks. The dash kit. It gives Solomon the ability to dash on the ground and in mid-air. The next item is the boss health meter. Just like the name implies, it shows the boss's health. Next we have is the Ring of Earth. It allows Solomon to do a downward slash. And can be used to break blocks underneath him or to poke or bounce on enemies. The Thunder Spell. It allows Solomon to shoot lightning bolts from his sword when he swings it. The lightning bolt can only deal 1 damage and the range of it is not very long. The Lucky Cat item. It gives the ability for players to get money from hidden places, with those places being the candles and hitting the exit door when it's open. The Weird Scroll. It displays a symbol of a treasure chest in the stage selection overview, showing you which stage has treasure. The Pearphone. By pressing on it, you're taken to a social media page where it keeps track of characters that the player has met in events or in stages. The Spirit Heart. It allows the player to take 1 additional point of damage. The final item in Huron's shop, the Moon Amulet, displays in the stage selection overview which stages have a hidden dark moon. Okay, now we got the item, the Lovecon. Basically is a handheld console.
You're playing with power, portable power.
Take a break from your... And we're given the game Dungeon of Azela. It plays similar to a regular top-down adventure game where you collect items in your inventory to get through the dungeon and reach the boss. So let's get started with the Dungeon of Azela. Like most action adventure games, when entering the dungeon there are keys that allows us to open doors to reach new areas. Next there are those heart containers. They don't heal us, just gives us more health. And here's our first key item, a magic rod with the ability to reveal platforms when facing gaps. And then we have our second item, a map that shows us the entire layout of the dungeon. Now we have our second item, a sword, and now that we have the sword, we can now kill enemies in close combat. Next, going through this big gap room, going across the room full of spikes, and in this situation I had not the brightest idea of challenging this big sludge monster to a fight with only 1 HP. Yeah, if you die in the game, you get sent back to the beginning. All items lost and your health is resetted back to how it was at the beginning. Okay, after getting a few heart containers and finding the last key item in the game, the bow, which allows us to hit things from afar and is really effective fighting against these slimes with it. Passage, and here we are facing the boss Azela. In this fight, she just moves around, launching energy spears at us. The simplest method is just using the bow and arrow. It's safe, fast in shooting, and yeah, that's it. It's just really good a weapon to use in the situation. And eventually she goes down a long range for the win. Lovecon Jr. beat the Dungeon of Azela. I'm sorry, but I am the priestess, so are you Azela the witch? I am indeed. The great cliff is imminent. I can't stop it alone. Please, you must come with me. Okay, to be continued. Ooh. Here we have the trophy. It gives a passive ability when the player finishes a stage they get 1 penny out of it. The next item is the helmet charger. When the player slays a monster, there's a chance to drop a heart for the video helmet's heart meter. The cool watch, it displays a timer on the bottom right when entering a stage. If the timer goes over the gold time, the timer will disappear, you're unable to get the time crown. The shrinking potion. Some stages will have the potion, allowing the player to go miniature. Usually there will be a small entrance that you can only get in once you turn into your tiny form in these certain stages. Now the lantern. The lantern has 2 uses. One, in certain stages it will attract a mob. If you hit it, it will drop massive amounts of coins, but its other need will be in the survivor event, along with 2 other items. Now that we have is the metal disc, and now I have the garlic. Now with all the 3 items, it's time to do the survivor event. Now to get this event, you either have to get it randomly, or get the scroll where it tells you instructions on how to activate the event. The event is activated by ringing a bell 4 times in the stage 4-5. The event is an army of ghouls are approaching our character Solomon, and he must survive. Now then, when you first encounter this event without the items, you're just by yourself, moving around and just need to slash enemies to get points, similar to how other games of this genre work. And you just need to survive to the end. On the top left you have your health. As long as you survive, you get the reward, which is RNG depending, the gift of bones. We didn't mean to bother you, dude. We're very sorry. Can you forgive us? We'll give you a gift. A gift? And sure, consider yourself forgiven. Dude, they took away half of your HP. They gave you some bones. You can either get gold bones or ordinary bones. Either way, they will heal up your video heart meter. I have a video? Now for the actual run, using the 3 items. We have is the metal disc, the garlic, and the moth from the lantern. The moth spins around, protecting Solomon, hitting enemies in the vicinity. The metal discs be launched whatever direction Solomon is facing, and the garlic will do an explosive puff of clouds in a 4-directional angle, hitting any monsters that come near him. So yeah, the goal for this quest is to get an achievement by getting over 500 points. Yeah, you were almost Solomon sandwich. Get over 100 points in Lovish Survivor. Nice. For this next item, you'll need to get the Space Wizard event. You can either get the Space Wizard event randomly, or you can go to 4-2 to activate it manually. By avoiding all the coins in the stage, the event should activate. Once you meet the Space Wizard, he'll send you to the scary dimension, where you face tons of obstacles to reach the top, where you get the item, the Dark Effigy. The ability of the Dark Effigy is to give a player 1 penny after each death. The next item on the list is the store coupon. It can be gotten from a random event or by going to stage 6-1 using the dash cave to break block on the top and then dashing to the left. You're outside, you'll go down to a little crevice where a pedestal is, and there should be the store coupon as well. The store coupon gives 25% off on all items in the store currently for both Purim's and Sorrow's shop. The next item we're getting is the Midas Crown in stage 2-5. To get the item, you have to hit a block that's on the right side of the wall across from the enemy. Go into the secret passage and get the item from the pedestal while dodging enemies that are throwing fireballs on the right side. Now the ability of the Midas Crown is each time you kill an enemy, they will drop a penny. In stage 4-4, there's a mirror on the top right. Go through it, and you'll find a section where it requires the dash cape. Using the dash cape to hit the walls and redash, you'll reach the lower floor to get the Earthquake book. The ability of the Earthquake book is to shake your inventory.
Lame!
After defeating the Bubble Wizard the first time, you'll get the Book of Love. Its ability, when slaying a monster, it will give a higher chance of it dropping a heart for your video helmet. Before we can get 100% on the inventory, we need to now go and do some collectible hunting. For this segment, we'll be collecting Dark Moons, and it's not the Dark Moons of this game. These moons are needed to fight another boss, which contains another collectible that we need, and the final scene for the ending as well. There are 7 total, and each Dark Moon are hidden in a stage. To find the Dark Moon, there are portals hidden around within the stage. Once you find the portal, you go inside and you're taken to a different dimension where you'll see the Dark Moon, but to reach it, you have to go through the gauntlet that's set up to reach the moon. Now then, let's go collect some moons.
The moon haunts you!
Okay, so we first start out stage 1-7. There's a hidden portal towards the top left if you hit it. We need to get those small little shinies to break these blocks. And with that, this stage is not that hard, just get past this poker. Museums as a platform, and we got our first Dark Moon. Okay, the next moon is in 2-8. Now then, the moon is simple to get. You just need to dodge the poker and just reach the end of this little hall, and there you go. Now just use the mushrooms as little platforms, do a bunch of dash arounds, use the lightning bolt to get rid of the sashimi. Just dash, get the little shiny thing. Okay, but here comes the hard part. Now you have to dash back. You can either take a hit or you can either take a hit and go through the spikes like I did with the pogoing on the 2 enemies. The pathway to the moon is done. I have to just make sure nothing goes wrong, and the second moon has been captured. Next, I'm going to stage 4-4, reach the mirror on the top right, go through this pathway of spikes with the dash needed, hit the top block next to the door, reveal a little hidden passage to get to the portal. And for this section, just a gauntlet. Go around, make sure to dodge the spikes, hit the switch. This one was a fairly simple reach for the moon. Not really hard actually. Now then to 5-4. At the start of the stage, the moon is underneath the doorway. Just do a downward slash, revealing a little crevice that's needed with the shrinking potion, but you also need to buy that. Get the shrinking potion, make sure to dodge everything. You may need a little boost height to get to the top of that little platform to reach to the portal. And with that, we made it. This one requires getting all the shinies, doesn't matter which order you do it in. I would suggest getting rid of the poker since he's extremely annoying. Yeah, sometimes the little shinies can be fickle with their hitbox, so make sure you're directly hitting the middle. But yeah, the stage is not bad. You just need to dodge the spikes, get the shinies. After getting all the shinies, the block breaks and you get the moon. Now to stage 6-5. In this stage, the only thing we need to do is break the block to the right to reveal the portal on top of the door. Then leave this flame mode so I can do a bounce on it, dash, and into the portal. This one will require a little bit more strategy since there's more monsters. Use the sashimi as a bounce pad, getting rid of the maiden warrior in case anything happens, making sure not to get hit by the turrets. Aim carefully in case anything happens since I already lost a life. And there you go. Not really a hard stage. Now then, stage 7-4. Now then, to get to the portal, go up to the left, break the block, and that reveals the portal. This one is more of a straightforward gauntlet. Make sure you use the dash in precision places in case anything happens. Jump through these holes. Keep using the dash as a stopper, and now just using their dash to get through. This one actually had me a little bit nervous, but you know, it wasn't that bad with the dashes. Now time to get the final moon in stage 3-7. The hardest one in my opinion. Be careful, the portal is hidden within the huge pipe. Go in. The first half of this gauntlet's not bad. Get through the spikes. Well, of course I die a lot in this situation. So far, the other ones in my opinion were a little bit easier than this. We have to get through all these spikes, kill the mouse first to get to that little shiny. Be careful of the little fireballs being shot by Lem. Getting hit by one's not bad. Get the shiny. Then go all the way down to the left. And then use the wizard and little flame motes as bounce pads to get the final moon. Finally, fly me to the moon. Find all 7 dark moons. Oh my god, that took forever. Especially with the horrible key binding it gave me. I had to actually change it in the Steam settings for this game. Good game, but give the option for key binding. Now that we're done collecting all the dark moons, it's time to move on to the next collectible, which is the main one, crowns. After completing stage 2-1, you get an event where Solomon meets a mouse. Ew, there's a small mouse. It ran away, but it dropped something. It must be a key to one of the doors on... You found a crown key. Allows Solomon to access to the crown doors. That's on the first floor. Oh, I need all these crowns to even... Wow. There are 4 doors that the player can open by collecting the required crowns from them. There's a 50 door, a 100 door, 150 door, and finally the 264 door, which is getting all the crowns. Now then, how are crowns gotten? Well, crowns are divided into 3 categories. The first crown, the secret crowns, are crowns in stages that are hidden around. Some will require a type of requirement to make them appear, and a majority of them are just hidden behind blocks. The next crown that you can get from stages is the Peace Crown. After completing stage 4-1, you receive an event where you meet Poro. The Angel Poro will give you the Angel Ring, which will unlock the second crown, the Peace Crown. To get the Peace Crown after each stage, the player controlling Solomon cannot kill or hurt enemies as he tries to get through the stage and to the exit. Now the final crown is the Time Crown. After completing stage 6-5, you'll get an event where you meet Ninja X. Ninja X will give you the Time Ring. It unlocks the final crown being the Time Crown. Crowns of Time? Now there's more crowns? Each stage has a goal time where the player must finish the stage less than or equal to the goal time of the stage. If the timer goes over the required time for the stage, you will not get the Time Crown. So you have to make sure that you know the stage layout. Okay, now let's start hunting for these crowns.
God, I am the king!
Oh. Oh, there you go. So I'm supposed to hit the eye to make it appear. I gotta be careful. I keep pressing by accident. Oh. Crappies and crowd time. I was right. I knew that block looked weird from. Oh. Wait, what? There was a crop? Okay, so... Oh, that was clutch, right? Yes! Nice. Whoa, did not see that. I didn't. Oh, there's the crop. There we go. Oh. Oof. Right now, I'll just get this. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Whatever damage boost to. Damn, that was good. Okay, nice. Whoops. That was a close call. Nice. Nice. Okay, I was right. Secret spikes. I have to jump instead. Okay, no, my idea wouldn't work. Actually. My idea does work. Nice. Nice, okay. Whoa, bro, that's so evil. But for now, I'm just getting this. Problem. Nice. Level 1 collect. Oh, cool. Level 2 crown color. Collect 100 crowns. Okay. Nice. Level 3 collect 150 crowns. Life saving. Collect 500 coins. That's how bad I did that. With each number of crowns reached, one of the doors in the crown room will open up, each having a chest that's needed to complete the inventory. In the 50 crown door chest, you will receive a undead servant named Mort. Mort will be a substitute for Solomon. Mort can be used in battles and in certain stages if you see his chest. Now, why is Mort needed in these stages? Well, Mort is your loophole. Normally in a boss fight, you have to defeat the boss. Mort can kill the boss and kill enemies, and you can still get the peace crown, because the restriction of not killing enemies or hurting them is solely on Solomon. Mort is the loophole to this rule, so that you can use Mort to get these peace crowns. And Mort has joined the party. Now then, to the 100 crown door chest. The item you receive from this chest is a book which contains the demo version of the game. A short campaign where you play as Solomon and company before the events of Lovish. The 150 crown door lets us meet with a hologram named Celestia, who is asking the player to help her in defeating an invading force in her galaxy. Here we're going to have a short space shooting segment similar to the arcade styles like Galaga, where you just shoot ships, you get points for them. It does not matter how many points you get, or if you lose points, you just need to reach the end. Once you reach the end, you meet the boss ship, destroy. Okay, how's close now? Damn it, what was that one? Win a fight against Ultra Invader aliens. So let's appear once again. Thank you, here you saved my galaxy. If I wasn't just an AI consciousness, I would have asked you out on dates. I will give you one final gift. Is it a sword? You got the spaceship key. You can now access the last 20 levels. With access to the final 20 levels, I can now finally get all 264 crowns. Oh wow! It's a... just go back and get it. It's not a big deal. I already know where it is anyway. That was such a brutal fight. Okay, this time. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. Now it's time to face the boss, Man Scorpion. Man Scorpion. Oh wow, this is one small arena. Oh god. Whoa. Okay, so that trick won't work anymore. So the fight consists in this area, where we have to face the Man Scorpion. The Man Scorpion is able to shoot fireballs and jump on the upper and lower platforms. The only way to damage him is when he puts down his shield. As long as his shield's up, no damage can be done to him. Now the best way to do it is when he goes down to the lower platform, you can stay on top and wait for his shield to go down as you hit his tail. Hitting the tail still counts as hurting him. Other than that, this is more or less a long fight, since again you have to wait till his shield's down. Okay, just one more. Nice. Brave enough to battle with hideous monsters? When I fight against Scorpion King. Oh. peace crown. Oh, maybe it's some... Oh, never mind then. Great cosmic force emerged from the door. I am Gigarex, the most powerful creature in this game. Why have you summoned me? Literally too scared to respond, law. I'm not weak and useless world. Unless there is a champion, you're gonna devour the entire galaxy, damn. Level 99, Crown Expert. Collect 264 crowns. Okay. Now let's deal with this dude. Only 15. Okay, this guy must be super strong then if he's only 15 parts.
And on that note, I am right. This is Gigarex, the last boss we have to beat. Gigarex will always be flying on top of the screen no matter what. The only way to hurt him is by hitting the shiny heart. Now you can try jumping to do an upper slash, but it sometimes is inconsistent whether or not you hit or not. His attacks consist of bringing fiery meteors down, inflaming the entire floor, summoning little Bowsers, lightning shocks that come from either the right or the left side screen that you have to jump a little gap to, or just send out a swirl of energy orbs. Now using the upward sword slash is not the only way. You can hit these meteorites, and if you time it carefully, you should be able to damage him. This will be a faster method than just relying on the upward slash. Now with that, you just need to make sure you hit him with these two things, and then you should be able to beat him.
The embodiment of fear. When fighting against Gigarex, you obtain the shiny gun. He's just going like that. Where do you think you're going? You super kick. Ah, yes. A premonition. Collect 100% of the inventory items. Okay. What does this do? Allows you to take an extra hit before dying. Okay, so you take 3 hits now. Okay. Now what happens when I get all crowns? What does this do? You saw a very shiny chest. The chest is reacting to the shiny heart. You unlocked some new heart-warming event scenes. Okay, now it's time to play the prologue. Okay, they depart the castle. So, where are we doing today, Solomon? First of all, it's Sir Solomon. We're going to defeat the Space Wizard. You mean Princess Tsuna's ex-boyfriend? The legendary video helmet. It can make anyone fall in love with you. and to do anything they ask them to. Yeah, why do you need a helmet? It's pretty obvious. Like the event stated, Solomon came here with friends to obtain the video helmet from the evil wizard so he can make his dream come true. This plays similar to the full game. You just have to go through stages, reaching the end of the door while dodging obstacles and monsters, as well as there being 9 secret crowns in each stage that you need to collect for an achievement. Nice, got that crown. Piggy, hey, is that security camera? Get out of my castle. Nice. Nice. You stepped on a trap. Okay, nothing here. Oh! I found it. Nice. Found an animal's book. You read it? Sure. The whale shark is the largest fish. Mistake. Yep.
Nice.
Damn. Nothing there. Really? Huh. I'm s- There we go. Oh, the video helmet. After getting through all 9 stages, now we reach the 10th one. We reach the final stage where we have to defeat the space wizard. Fight, okay. Well, okay, this is not as bad, but oh, whoa. Defeat the rightful owner. Win a fight against Space Wizard. There it is, the video helmet. At long last, it's finally mine. Actually, it's mine. No more waiting. True love awaits. And we get the short credit stating that we got all 9 crowns. Oh, sweet. The helmet looks good on you. Collect 9 crowns in 1 playthrough of the Prologue demo.
We're tired of being mistreated.
Oh, wow.
We're friends, so why do you treat us this way? Oh my god, he's brainwashing his own friends. They want him to stop being an asshole. Alright, now you do as I say, dude. Yes, sir.
What the crazy man.
We're gonna get Princess Tsuna and make her love me. No more complaining. Yes, sir. And you're taking a pay. What in this economy? Bro's super evil. With his newfound powers of manipulation, Solomon and his friends depart to seek an even greater treasure. True love? Bro. Someone's gotta stop this guy. Well, we did at the end.
Now it's time to get the epilogue scene for the game, which requires getting all 264 crowns, using those crowns to open the final door in the crown key room, as well as getting enough heart points for our video helmet. I may have gone a little excessive, but you know, just in case anything happens. And we have, here's our epilogue scene. Bye bye, watch the final epilogue scene. Some extremists had got on the boat. Greetings, stranger. Who are you? It matters not. In this new land there are some magic gems. Collect them all. Grants you a wish. Oh my god. So yeah, with that, our boy Solomon probably hasn't learned his lesson yet, but who knows? Maybe he will in his next game. So yeah, that's the final scene, but we're not done. We still have one more achievement left to get, which requires us gain tons of social media clout. This final achievement requires the player to fill out their social media page on their pair phone by meeting specific characters. There are 80 of these characters in total. Some of them you can meet in stages, or some of them you can meet in events. Some of these events are mandatory after beating a certain stage, and some of them are heavily RNG based, which will require you to keep on repeating. You'll just need to meet them the first time. Other than that, let me show you which characters you can get from which events and what are the requirements for getting certain other characters. To get Princess Tsuna, you just have to defeat the final boss. And once you defeat the final boss for the first time, you will get the cutscene, no matter which ending you get, of meeting Princess Tsuna, and she'll be registered in your social media page. Piggy, Raph, and Lady Elra at the start of the game are already defaulted as friends in your social media page. You get Purin after completing stage 1-3 and going through her event of opening her shop. You'll encounter Puriel after completing stage 4-1 and going through her event of her giving the player the Angel Ring. Ninja X can be encountered after completing stage 6-5 as he gives you the Time Ring. In stage 1-2, you'll encounter the monster Celia for the first time. In stage 1-4, you'll encounter the monster Hito for the first time. In stage 2-1, you'll encounter the monsters Lem and Mickey. In stage 2-5, you'll meet the monster Poker for the first time. In a random battle segment, you'll have the chance of encountering the Jerk, where you can either fight him or give him money for him to go away. After defeating the Jerk in battle, you will get 5 pennies as a reward. What the? You found a fairy. In a random event, you'll have the chance of meeting Mel, a fairy that will heal you. To get Mom Celia in your pair phone, you just need to defeat her. In a random battle event, you have the chance of meeting the prehistoric man, where you will have to fight him, and if you win, you will receive the reward of 5 pennies. In a random event, you'll have the chance of meeting Scroll Lord, a dog that no matter which choice you make, he will damage you. In a random event, you'll have the chance of encountering the Mimic Chest, and if you press the option of yes to opening it, the chest will attack you. In stage 3-1, you will meet the monster Clip. In a random event, you'll have Solomon be reminded of what Dr. Tanaka has advised him. In a random reaction time event, you will meet these monkeys, Bruiser and Chabel, as you dodge them. In a random event, you have the chance of encountering the Armored Knight. And in this event, if you time your hit to his torso, which is unguarded, you'll be rewarded with money. To get the Red Warrior register as your friend, you have to defeat her. In a random event involving a pipe, you will have a chance to meet Sayako. You avoided it, oh no. In a random event, you will meet the enemies, the regular bats, where you will have to dodge them. Yay, the bats left. In a random battle event, you will meet the enemy Pill, where if you defeat it, you'll get 5 pennies as a reward. In a random event, you will meet the character Epimetheus, who will give the player a choice. You got some HP. In a random event, you'll have the chance of encountering Mr. Goat, who upon creeps you out, and you run away. In a random battle event, you will meet Baby Q, but then the battle is interrupted by another character you get to meet, Mink, who ends up killing Baby Q and eating him. In a random event, you'll have the chance of meeting the character Ding Dong Ding. You presumably think he's a weirdo and run from him. Here we have a hint given by the Proverb Hermit on how to meet a character that we need to get. Wait for the special delivery near the owl statue. To encounter this character, the male bird, there are 2 ways. 1, completing a stage and for his event to randomly appear, or going to the stage 3-9, waiting underneath the owl statue until you see him pass by, and then his event will automatically happen after completing the stage. To get Bird on into your socials, you just need to defeat her. To encounter this character, the Space Wizard, there's 2 ways. 1, getting his event randomly by completing a stage, or going to stage 4-2, avoid collecting any coin, and once you complete the stage, his event will automatically appear as he sends the player to a scary dimension. To get these 2 characters in your social media, Azela and Sola, first you need to acquire the Love Con, either by getting it in a random chest event or buying it from Sarah's shop. After that you have to complete Azela's dungeon, and once you defeat the boss in Azela's dungeon, you will acquire both of them in your social page. In a random event, you'll have the chance of meeting Hoggle, who will sell you food for you to heal. In a random battle event, you have the chance to meet Frisbee Wolf, and upon defeating it, you'll be rewarded 5 pennies. Oh my god! In a random event, you have the chance of encountering the Frog Knight as he attacks you, but you defeat him easily. Oh, you got defeated. In a random event, you'll have the chance of meeting the Orb Man. In stage 4-3, you'll counter the monster Radu for the first time. To get the boss Amira in your social, you just need to defeat her. To encounter the character Sarah, you first need to beat stage 6-8. Afterwards, you will automatically get her event of her opening her shop. To encounter the character Cosimo, there's a hint for it. In one of the scrolls, it will say aliens will appear in the moonlight. You have to go to stage 6-1, where there will be a secret path that you have to go through by breaking blocks above and then heading towards the top left. Once you're there, wait a little bit, and the character called Steven will come out and destroy a block, and with that you will get him in your social page. To get the character morphed, you will first need to get 50 crowns, then head to the crown key room, go through the 50 door room, open a chest, and there you will encounter Mort. In a random encounter, you will have the chance to meet the future merchant, who will always sell you a lantern. In a random event, you'll have the chance to meet the proverb hermit. In a random event, you'll have the chance to meet the cosplayer, who will ask for your autograph. In a random event, you have a chance to meet Santa, who appears to be dead. To get the Bubble Wizard in your social page, you just need to defeat her. In stage 5-4, you'll encounter the monster Sashiman for the first time. In a random event, you have the chance to encounter the character, the game producer. In stage 6-2, you'll encounter the monster or the warrior maiden. Can't handle this. To befriend the boss Arachnia, you just need to beat her. In a random event, you'll have the chance to encounter a purple slime that will morph himself into Solomon. In stage 7-4, you'll meet the Burning Spirit for the first time. There are two ways that you can get the Ghoul and Gomer in your social media page. One is to randomly get the event after completing a stage, or from a hint scroll is by ringing a bell 4 times to automatically summon the event. Now for this, you have to go to stage 5-6, go to the upper right, hit the bell 4 times like it said, and then you'll get the encounter. You just need to survive to the end of the encounter, and you'll get both of them in your social page. To get these two, the Devil Lord and the Vampire Bat, you just need to go to the final boss, which is the Devil Lord, and just complete it. You will get both of them, since the Devil Lord is the final boss, and he's able to summon the Vampire Bats to fly around to attack. With that, just complete the fight and you'll get both of them in the social page. To get the Scorpion King, first you need to get 150 crowns, then complete the short Galaga section, where you will get the space key to reach these last 20 levels. Then once you reach stage 8-10, you can fight the Scorpion King, and once you defeat him, you'll get him as a social media friend. In stage 9-8, you'll counter the enemy Bowser for the first time. To get Gigarex as your social media friend, first you need to collect 150 crowns, get the spaceship key to reach the last 20 levels. Then you need to find all 7 dark moons to complete the stage 9-9, and after that, you are able to challenge Gigarex, and then once you defeat him, he'll be in your social media page. To get Lord Dracula as a social media friend, you have to complete the stage 9-3. Once you complete the stage, you will receive him as a friend. In stage 6-4, you'll counter a giant purple dragon. Once you complete the stage, the purple dragon will be a social media friend. In a random event, you'll have the chance to meet Garlic as he's doing a speedrun. To get the Masked Swordsman encounter, you just need to complete stage 9-6. His event will always appear after completing that stage. It's the Masked Swordsman. We offer you tea, thanks dude. I'm like, no, a dinosaur? Wait, what? In a random event, you'll have the chance to encounter Jin. As a dinosaur appears, he defeats it, and you become friends. What an ultra chat. Thanks, Jin. In a random event, you'll have the chance to encounter the Phantom, as he gives you a challenge, but you decline. To meet Celestia, you first need is 150 crowns. Open a door, then you open the chest and you meet the AI hologram Celestia, who asks you to help her save her galaxy. A short space segment consisting of you shooting alien ships, and once you defeat the boss ship, you'll then get a cutscene of Celestia giving you the space key, and then she'll be registered as a friend in your phone. In a random event, you have the chance of meeting Dr. Beanies. What's with the hair? Are you making fun of me? In a random event, which requires the pair phone, you have the chance of the king calling you in a Metal Gear Solid style interaction. In a random event, you have the chance of encountering the succubus as Solomon fights the Temptations. In a random event, you'll have the chance of encountering the baby hippo, who proceeds to attack you. In a random event, by chance, you'll encounter Psycho Gorman as Solomon picks up a gem, which is probably a gem of power, as Psycho Gorman comes up to Solomon. As Solomon gives the gem to Psycho Gorman proceeds to use the gem to destroy the planet, costing Solomon a life. To meet this next character, you need to get 100 crowns. Open the 100 crown door in the key crown room, where you will get the Prologue book. Go to your menu, start the Prologue, and in a random event, you'll have the chance of encountering the character Jin after completing a stage. This will take you a few tries, since there's only 9 stages. To encounter this character, first you will require to get all 264 crowns. Then in a random event, by chance, you will meet Ash a character from the game, The End is Nigh, a cameo character created by developer Edmund, who also created the Binding of Isaac games. To get the final 2 characters, you will need to defeat Gigarex to get the final item, as well as getting all 264 crowns to open the final door to get the Epilogue item. Then defeat the final boss, see the Epilogue, and there, in the tally, with enough hearts, I would suggest over 500 and all crowns, you will get the Epilogue, where you will meet Zeke, and then later you will meet the mysterious man. And after the scene, you will get them both as your friend. And with that, open the pair phone, go to the social media page. The most important thing of all, become friends with everyone on social media. And there we go, we have all 80 people as our friends. And with that, we have completed the game Lovish, with all 24 achievements gotten, and with 100% completed in the save file. My thoughts on the game Lovish is a pretty good game. I love all the crazy characters in me, the events, the stages were fun to go through. I would say people should check it out if they want to. Like and subscribe if you like me 100%ing these games. And that's all. second. future? Yes. It's a hologram pod. Oh, the Starfire Celestial. My galaxy's under attack and I need a pilot. Will you help? Just you for an AI conscience. Alright, I'll help. Let's go. So let's appear once again. Thank you, Hero. You saved my galaxy. If I wasn't just an AI consciousness, I would have asked you out on dates. I will give you one final gift. Is it a sword? You got the spaceship key. You can now access the last 20 levels. You got 15 experience points. But since you don't know, they're useless. Piggy, hey, is that security camera? Get out of my castle. Found an animal's book. Do you read it? Sure. The whale shark is the largest fish